Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a Cho'Gath game. That was it, Cho'Gath. There we go. On the other team, and don't mind the kills on the side. The game completely bugged. It jumped from second 0 to the last one, and it's now displaying all of the kills. Oh, it's now done. So I was displaying all the kills for like 2 minutes. I was like, yeah, I might as well start because I had no clue how many kills there were going to be. But yeah, this was pretty insane. Anyway, we are going to follow around Cho'Gath, and he is going to jungle for us. So let's put him in the jungle position there. This should be about it. And then let's put everyone in their correct spot. That should be it. So two reasonable teams here against each other. I have a little more gold on this team, and that is the Sona, obviously. So Sona starting off with that mastery that gives you extra gold, and we are going to start off at blue, which is probably the best for Cho'Gath. So two things before we start, as usual, for those of you who follow my videos more often, and for those of you who are new, or well, who don't watch that many videos. Yeah, first of all, I would like you to draw your attention to the fact that about half my income is getting blocked by ad blockers. So if you have an ad blocker, I would really appreciate it if you could turn it off and while watching videos. The same goes for any other YouTuber that has commercials on his channel, because that is the way we make money. And as many of you know, it doesn't really pay a whole lot anyway. It pays about $1 per 1,000 views. That's about it. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, but on average it's about that. So you can see how that is not a whole lot. Yeah, so turning off those ad blockers, well, kind of gets me not so much more views, but it gets me more advertisements, which doubles my income in this case, because about 50% of them get blocked. And yeah, I would really appreciate it, as would every other YouTuber you watch. And if you want to keep watching this, not just me, but also other people, then yeah, please just turn them off, because yeah, I can do this out of the goodness of my heart, of course, but yeah, bills have to be paid. So sorry, but that's just the way it is. And I'm not making tons of money, as I said. It's about $1 per 1,000 views, and we get the first blood there. Pretty nicely done. Really aggressive, by the way, by the Renekton, because he can't really go up against Singe this early on. I guess if he has the right runes and masteries, he might be able to do it, but since this is probably blind pick, you can't really set up against someone as well as you normally can. But anyway, yeah, so that's the first thing. The second is, because you guys took Cho'Gath, he is removed from the pick list and he is replaced by AP Nidalee. So we have AP Nidalee, Vayne and Maokai for the next game. Please choose one. Put it in the comments which one you want to see. And yeah, we'll get that out tomorrow. So I am going to do another game today. It's going to be AP Warwick, if it works. But AP Warwick is, of course, it's cool. It's cool to watch, and I definitely want to see it. What's this? Is that just a bug thing, something? I don't know. It seems to be a little bit of a bug. Yeah, I don't know what it is, otherwise it doesn't show up on the minimap. So we're just going to have to hope that it disappears at some point. Let's see what it is. No, I can't make it out. It's just a piece of the grass, it seems, that's lined out red. But anyway, yeah, we got a gank attempt off, and now we are going to see a gank attempt over here. Wow, he survived that. That is insanulous. The Oh, we have a support. Hang on, I didn't even realize that, but these two are reversed. So instead of taking the reasonable, that was cool, getting snared in tower range like a pro. And that's why you don't chase Morgana into tower range. So we're coming in here, and yeah, please just get him. Nice, the slow goes off, and the silence of course, but yeah, he has nowhere to go. All dressed up and nowhere to go. So sad. Yeah, the mummy's always sad, so everything's sad to him. Anyhow, first kill there, nicely done. And we're going back to the jungle, obviously. So I'm going to watch this a little bit. Well, the other lanes, that is. Because, well, we know how Cho'Gath jungles. He just stomps the ground and then gets the minions. It's not that difficult. But this lane seems to be at least interesting. Yeah, Morgana mid would have been much better than Lux mid. Because Lux is a way better support and Morgana is a much better mid laner. So, yeah, both of those lanes would have performed better that way. Because Lux has a snare and she has a slow, so she can protect that Draven way better than Morgana with just the snare. And yeah, Morgana has way more spam abilities. Plus she has spell vamp, which is really useful if you want to, well, hold the mid lane. And you can basically just spam your abilities all day. Unfortunately, she did not dodge anything there, but it doesn't matter, because this guy is just going to fail. Did she? Huh? I didn't see the bandage toss, but maybe I just completely missed it. But anyway, the flash was good enough to get her out, so that's the only thing that really counts. We have a gank coming in top lane. I know. And we're going to see it right now, but it's not going anywhere. As long as Renekton stays out of there, it should all be good. And, well, Maokai, or sorry, yeah, we saw the kill. But I wanted to see this, but nothing is going to happen here. Yeah, a little bit too far forward for this red team. They're pushing the lane a bit too hard, and therefore no ganks can come in. But more importantly, the enemy team is just going to be able to do a whole lot of goodies. Yeah, we don't have. That's why I didn't see it. I think we didn't see that ultimate either. So we have some problems with the particles. Yeah, I didn't see Lux's abilities either. But I guess we're just having some trouble with the particles. And yeah, that's what happens sometimes with these replays. It's unfortunate, but we can't really change anything. Also, the minion, that's cute. If I hover over a minion, it completely disappears. If I hover over a champion, oh, it now completely disappears as well. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, enough of that. Anyhow, the particles of that the minions are shooting at each other are also disappeared. Or have disappeared, I should say. Because, yeah, well, that's the way it's supposed to be said. Anyhow, we're going to get a new red buff. Not really interesting. I'm just waiting for a little bit later in the game when we can actually see some nice plays. Directed camera. Let's see. So we're going to get a snare off, and of course some of that, but it took her quite a while to actually put down the tormented soil. Look at the damage done to this Draven. Draven is really not staying back far enough. Oh, I shouldn't touch the screen while well, I shouldn't use my mouse while I have directed camera on. I keep forgetting that. We have 3 guys here in bottom for both teams now, and Draven is going to die. And yeah, that is not even going to be close. The Lux now coming in to help, but yeah, that was a little bit too late to actually save him because he was already low enough to get killed by by just the Cho'Gath's ultimate, I have to feel. And the flash is not going to... Oh, come on! Stupid direct camera. Okay, I'm going to shut that off. And nicely done. Eats the Ezreal for the revenge kill. And we're going to just clean up this minion wave. Because why not? I mean, yeah, if you're the jungler, then you can pretty much tank that, that minion wave for a little bit. And you can get a whole lot of damage done to that. And you can make sure that the turret actually gets sniped. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So unfortunately no AD carry there, but yeah, that's alright. He's going to help out with the dragon. And the turret will go down at a later stage, but it's all good. It doesn't really matter. Come on guys, just don't let Draven tank that. Did they remake the AI on the dragon? I think they did. Because Draven was tanking it even though Cho'Gath was not out of range yet and the dragon hadn't chased him. So I think they remade that AI to do the same thing as Baron does, so to attack the guy that's closest. Oh, that was close. That was close. Could have worked. But both players now really low. We have, yeah, the Doran's Blades versus a lot more sustained builds, and yeah, that's why he is actually able to heal up now. Well, he actually had some health potions left, so he's going to heal up, and if he levels up, then that is really going to be a huge amount of extra HP. But he's healing up quite quickly. We're coming in here though, and well, yeah, that's not going to work. Unfortunately, he saw it coming. And he went out of there in well, early enough, basically. Oh, wow! Oh, there's a ward here. I didn't see that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So he did get the slow off now, but yeah, with the ultimate, he is still too strong or too fast to catch, and that's a shame. Because yeah, well, with the well, with the low amount of health, it is pretty important to kill him, and pretty easy to kill him compared to when he's full health. But yeah, you can't really help that. She doesn't have an ultimate anymore, I'm assuming. No, she just used that. That's why he's so low. And she used everything. Wow, she even used her ignite. And still didn't get him to die. Crazy bastard. Even if he dies, he doesn't die. Technically, because he's undead. No, that was right on top of the guy, instead of a little bit in front of him, which is of course where you should aim that. Wow, that was a wasted Amumu ultimate. And yeah, that's going to cost them. Come on! Oh my god. What team did you pick here, Cho'Gath? Are you kidding me? Yeah, he has an ultimate up. You can see that the teeth marks are every now and then on him, on the enemy champion, on the Sona in this case. Come on, get him, get him. It's all good. It's all good. We get the Cho'Gath down. It doesn't matter who we get as long as we get someone. The ultimate was already used, so that is not going to be a problem. And here we go. Come on, Cho'Gath. Get him. Oh, that's good too. Lux coming in from the side for the snipe. And yeah, that's excellent, of course. So Cho'Gath needs to stack up those, well, those ultimate stacks, because he only has one currently. And that is definitely not enough. You need to get 6 as soon as possible. And are we going to go on this guy? I think the Sona, yeah, the Sona is definitely going to die here. Oh, come on, just turn around. Nobody else dies. Okay. We are going to go back then. Okay, we're going to go back. Everyone's going to go back. This guy is going to get a turret. And this guy almost died. All good, all good.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I think that was stack. Oh, that's. Oh, hang on. He wasn't at stack number 1. He was higher up. I just couldn't read the number. The number is kind of falling into the whole picture. It's a white number in a picture with white in it. It's kind of hard to see, but he is at 5 now, it seems. So, anyhow, we are going to just continue on with our Cho'Gath here. Cho'Gath, who is going for the what seems to be the Rod of Ages, which is a nice item for him, I guess. And yeah, it means that he's going to get some more AP going than we normally see from the jungle Cho'Gath. And I like that. I like AP Cho'Gath because it does a lot of damage and it is still very sustainable. And yeah, he's going to run out. And yeah, they're going to come from 2 sides, but he is not going to care now. Because, yeah, why not go aggressive on the one dude that was all alone? Oh, they split up because I thought, well, that's smart, because then he can't flash over. Yeah, but he's just going to get a double kill then. Oh, that is so fail. That is so fail. Yeah, he could just ignore the Singe pretty much, because even the 2 of them couldn't kill him. Probably. Although Amumu would have the best shot at killing him, because, well, Amumu of course has a percentage damage, which is the only thing that really is going to kill him at any point. Yeah, that was just complete fail. And yeah, the particles really, really bugged. Fortunately, we do see some particles, because otherwise it would really suck to be us. But hey, that's the way it goes sometimes. Oh, the minions now disappear as well. So now we're going to get into the, yeah, the nice part. So just completely random things. Oh, here was a particle from Lux, but I'm pretty sure that was not her snare, because that would have been very long range. Anyway, we're going to continue on. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, he can eat this guy. Oh, it doesn't even matter. We're just going to team fight bottom lane now. And it is a 3 versus 4. Only the 4 are pretty low health here. So, yeah, we're going to have to do our best to make that work. But yeah, with Amumu running out, it's a 4 versus 2. And that all of a sudden becomes very easy. So, getting 2 kills. Nobody got killed. It is 18-9 currently. And we are at 5-0. 5-0-4 in fact. So haven't died yet, which is excellent. And at this point you can really consider like Magi's or something like that, because Magi's would be pretty good. It would actually be a really nice addition to this to an AP build, and it's cheap. It's like 1200, something like that, 1200 gold. So it's really cheap compared to other AP items, and that means that you still have well, enough gold for other items that provide tankiness. Of course, yeah, the thing is, Magi's really doesn't provide anything other than AP, and normally that's not what you want, unless it's a death cap, because death cap adds a whole bunch of AP to your existing AP. So it not only adds AP, it also adds multiplier to the rest of your items, which is of course great. And the Magi's is just really, well, really risky that way. But well, maybe at some point they will remake it into a more useful item, but I think they won't. I don't think that's a real serious item. I think it's just made for those games where you're just, yeah, completely ahead, or you just want to, well, do something crazy, which is excellent, of course. I mean, having crazy things is what makes this game great. Because for serious players, yeah, this game is not serious enough. Anyhow, yeah, unless you're a pro gamer that makes his money off of this, because then, yeah, it doesn't really matter what you do. Then it's all only about the money, to be honest. Yeah, the team fight went kind of sideways there. We lost 2, 4-1. Are we going to get the second at least? Yeah, we're going to get the second. And wow, the third as well. Nice damage on Cho'Gath now. He still doesn't have additional damage. No AP yet. This might... No, that's just armor and health. Never mind. I didn't know that item very well. But it's item health and... yeah, it's of course the jungle item thingy. It builds from the machete. And wow, once again, a very aggressive move on Renekton. But it does result in a double kill, so I guess I shouldn't complain. And Cho'Gath is going to make it out, because there's no one to catch him. Only the Karthus ultimate, but that's not going to finish him off at all. That's not even going to be close, no. Yeah, very nicely done. Double kill because of the Renekton aggression. And yeah, he died, but it's worth it. Yeah, sorry about that. I can no longer silence the microphone, so I have to edit it out afterwards. And I can't always find it, so... Anyway, I'll try to make it work this time. I'll try to edit it out, but I'm not promising anything, because if it takes too long to find it, then I normally just give up. Because well, about 200 people watch this video normally, which means it gives me about 20 cents, sorry. So I can't really spend more than 2 hours on it, to be honest. Yeah, most of my views obviously come from like the big videos, the videos that have like between 10 and 100,000 views, or between 10 and a million, 10,000 and a million, I guess. But yeah, those are the popular videos, and yeah, well, that's just where my views normally come from. And of course I gain a lot of subscribers by putting out videos every day, and that's why I do that. And I really do appreciate your subscriptions and well, your participation in this project, for example, the picking of new champions for tomorrow, because it allows me to see which champions you want to watch. Because yeah, well, that's the way it goes. I mean, I make these videos for you, so if you tell me what you want to watch, then I can make that work. So apparently, for example, I've had Vayne on here for like 6-7 games already. She hasn't been picked yet, so that means that yeah, she's probably not very popular. And maybe she is, I don't know, but there are just too many videos out. I do have quite a lot of AD carry videos, and that's just the way it is. I mean, AD carries are really popular amongst my, well, my viewers, I guess. Amongst the people that send in videos, at least. Maybe they're not popular as in lots of people play them, but a lot of people send them to me, and yeah, if I get a lot of the videos, I normally do a lot of the games. And oh wow, we're in the middle of 4 versus 1 here. And is he going to get out? The luck seems to be fine. The Renekton seems to be coming in for her. But Cho'Gath just able to walk out. How did he walk out of a 1 versus 4? Why did they not kill him? Was it too much work? You can't say that. You can't just abandon a kill like that. Even, yeah, well, I don't know. He hasn't died yet. He has 10 kills now. So he's worth 600 gold. And to your team, he's worth like 1,000 gold. Because the assists will also be 400 or 450, something like that. And that would be a really nice addition to your gold pool. obviously. But I don't think they wanted to spend the time on killing him. It seems something like that. I don't know. This guy, however, should be able to do it. Well, not now, because now he's dead. But yeah, well. Are we going to ult? Yeah? Yeah, we are going to... No, I don't know. I can't see it. No, he didn't ult. He didn't have his... Yeah, he did ult. I don't know. Particles really screwing me over here. I'm really sorry about that, because I can't control that, obviously. But it's really crappy. So, yeah, this guy really needs to make it out. Come on. Really, you're going to kill the turret, even though you could have done that at any point, and now you're going to get killed. So sad. Should have ran immediately. Instead of taking useless turret shots. But, yeah, well, underfed AD carries for the win, I guess. Now, he still has 7 kills, so I guess it's all good. Which is pretty surprising, by the way, because he hasn't been performing up to snuff in the team fight. He really has died a lot in the team fights, and very easily, so in wrong positions and such, just like right now. I mean, he shouldn't have been there. He should have been farming somewhere else. And what are we going to do with you, Amumu? Amumu is just going to walk back to his team. Doesn't matter. So yeah, Dragon already done. And Amumu... Is that Amumu? I think it's Amumu. Recalling. No, it wasn't Amumu. Amumu was in top lane. It was in fact Ezreal. Should have just watched the mini-map. So much easier to recognize people there. But yeah, we're going to grab this camp, because why not? And Cho'Gath now at 6 stacks, so he has nothing better to do with that ultimate than to eat some champions, because until you die, you don't lose any stacks and you can't get more, even if you level up your ultimate. And that's just the way it is. Oh, Lux. Lux too far forward, all alone. And really couldn't make it work. Once again, this guy getting, well, caught. And wow, the nice ultimate from Cho'Gath getting the Amumu, but it wasn't good enough to save the Draven. Because Draven, yeah, I don't know. Draven just completely out of position every time. And it must be really frustrating to go against that. Yeah, we have two very tanky dudes here who are still alive and who are still doing some pushing. Against one tanky dude who is still alive and is doing some, well, counter pushing? No, it's not counter pushing. He's just picking up the minions if he can, but he's going to get killed here if they actually pay attention. But Karthus is back up. So yeah, they wanted to just book it out of there. So Karthus is going to pick up the minions. Not really going to care about his team. He's just going to go in for... Oh, and the particles are back. Cool. Particles have been back for a little bit, by the way. I just realized it because I saw that wall. But yeah, the particles are back, and yeah, that really makes it even stranger, because if and now they're gone again, because Lux's particles are completely gone. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. I thought she would abandon that kill, but she almost did. And then she came back to actually finish it. Come on, Lux. Spark someone. Come on. Are they going to protect the Draven this time? But look at that. Draven is once again super low. And yeah, he hasn't even done anything. I mean, the Lux has been in the fight for the entire time. And yeah, he at least... or sorry, she at least got something done. The Draven definitely didn't get anything done. Oh. No, this guy is still safe. Baron got a little pissed off because people were, well, were tagging him. And then he almost killed someone. So the Draven goes down. I don't know where he was, but I don't really care either. I guess he just didn't recall. Because yeah, if you're low as an AD carry, you don't want to recall. You're just going to stay in, man. That's what the pros do. The pros know that there's a Cho'Gath there that's going to ult you as soon as he has his ultimate up. And he suspects that you're low. Because that ultimate is going to come up before the next time he dies. Or at least it should come up before the next time he dies. Because he shouldn't die too much anyway. But he is dying quite a lot. And Cho'Gath actually went 6 and 8. So died 8 times already. Amumu died 7 times for 0 kills and only 9 assists. And of course we have the 2 and 12 Sona. So yeah, there are quite a few people that died quite a lot. And wow, 13, 0 and 12. That is just an amazing score here. And yeah, you can see that the beginning of this game where all of the kills just scrolled past. You can see how long that lasted with this many kills. I mean, this is already like 63 kills, I believe. And we're not done yet because, well, we haven't killed the Nexus yet. So there are probably going to be more deaths here. Anyhow, we're grouping up in mid. Okay. Lux ulting the minion wave. Which is fine. I mean, Lux's ultimate will be up soon enough, especially once she reaches level 16, because then the cooldown is really low. I don't actually know how low, but I think 60? No, 24 seconds. Oh, it's 60 at level 1. Yeah, the Morgana dying this time, and Draven, guess what? You're pretty low, aren't you? Yep, I'm pretty low. Oh, I think I'll die now. So, come on, don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay, excellent, excellent. The Cho'Gath gets out, which is a shame, but that's just the way it is. Can't really change that. But that means that this is a 3 versus 3 fight, and we have way better champions here. And they're going to have to make it out. Oh, almost gets it, but the Lux does pick it up. Nicely done. That was actually really nicely done. The Renekton just providing some vision, I think, for the Lux, and Lux just sniping the hell out of it. Because all she needed to know was whether he went left or right around that tower, and then yeah, she could snipe that side. Because well, the ultimate has a pretty decent width. It's just that yeah, because it takes half a second to cast, normally people can, well, jump out of it. People like Ezreal, I mean, he does have Flash and the Arcane Shift, so he should be able to do that pretty easily. Now Renekton, run out and let us see if the dragon indeed focuses the other dude. No, 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 we're not going to see it. But yeah, I think I saw that just now, but well, not just now, but in this game. I think it focuses the one closest to it, just like the Baron does, so you can no longer drag it, basically. You can no longer kite it and draw it out of the minion pit with the rest still, well, attacking it. On the other hand, it does make it easier to stay alive at the dragon. And wow, guess who died? It is the 7-14 Draven. Yeah, he's having a really bad game, but it has nothing to do with like getting unlucky or something like that. No, it all has to do with him just not paying attention to his positioning, not paying attention to anything really. Yeah, he's just always too far forward, always in the wrong spot. And we are going to come in around 14-13 or 14-0-13. We should be able to do something here. Just going to stand in the middle of everything, just doing some damage. I like that, I like that. So yeah, he did go for the Rod of Ages indeed. And went for, well, nothing else that really has AP. But that's okay, that's okay. he still has a little bit of AP, which I like. Oh, Lux now too far forward. And yeah, they're going to pick up a 1-for-1 trade, but that was a shame because Lux could have definitely stayed alive there. And yeah, helped out with the rest. But Lux is currently 5 and 6, although she is feeding a little bit. I don't have the feeling that she is, because she has been doing some great things. She just has been focused a little bit in the team fights and such. And yeah, her positioning is not nearly as terrible as the Draven's is. Yeah, Draven running in first as the only champion there. And this is exactly what I mean. I mean, I do this all the time, but that's because, well, it's my playstyle. So I take champions that actually support that playstyle. Unless I'm playing support and then I'm really far in the back. But I would play Cho'Gath rather than Draven with my playstyle, and maybe he should do that as well. Maybe he should start playing some tankier champions that can actually run into to the fight, such as this guy. He can actually just run into the fight and then get a kill and run out, instead of getting killed without getting anything done. Anyhow, we have a support running through the jungle all on her own. But we're not going to catch her. That's a shame. Yeah, there are no wards out, by the way. So our support saying, well, screw this. I may have the Sightstone, but I'm not going to use it. Or I'm not going to buy any extra wards. I'm not going to upgrade to the Ruby Sightstone because, yeah, who needs 3 wards when you have 2? It's the same, man. It's the same. Well, there are some wards out now, but why can I not see this on the minimap? Well, whatever. The vision must be blocked by the wall that's right next to it, or something like that. So it doesn't really show up. Oh, Draven actually surviving one of the team fights. Oh no, he died. sorry. Oh, best Draven ever. That's how you play Draven, man. That's when you know you mastered him. Anyway, we're going to finish off the game, and this is an excellent score, 16-0-16, carrying the game together with the Renekton at 14-3-13. And yeah, it's really not going to matter whether they get this kill, but yeah, just the two of them carrying the game. The Morgana did a pretty decent job of supporting, 6-6 and 26, so she has been in a lot of the fights, but yeah, she really should have bought more support items and less just going for damage items, because, well, the Will of the Ancients can still be seen as a support item because it supports Cho'Gath, for example. So it allows Cho'Gath to do extra damage by getting the Will of the Ancients. But the Death Cap, yeah, that's not a good investment. It doesn't help the team at all. It would have been much better if she had Shirelia's Reverie, for example. Something like that. We don't see Shirelia's Reverie on either team, so I'm thinking this is a lower level game, because it is still one of the best items in the game for supporting your team, for helping your team out. And by the way, this Lux did go for a Magi Solstice. I wonder how many stacks she got. There she is. 7 stacks. And she did die in the end, I think. Yeah, she did die, so she had about 10 stacks. So that's reasonable. Yeah, it's definitely worth your money. And yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed this one. As I said, the next choice is between Vayne, AP, Nidalee, and Maokai. And yeah, I'm going to call it a day. But please turn off your ad blockers, and I'll see you next time. GG!